A man cannot have a child in America and it be his, because he will always be at the mercy of the mother or pray to God that he gets a judge that sees his side. The men that I find that commit suicide the most are average men that worked the same job for 20 years, maybe a factory worker, maybe a plumber, an average man who spent 20 years making the right decision, or 10 years, whatever it was, accumulating wealth just for their wife to take their pension. And what happens is the wife spreads lies of them being an abuser. What'll happen to these guys is a lot of times they're kicked out of their own home with one phone call. She can do one call, get you kicked out of your own home. He's then thrown with an abuse or a rape charge. She disparages his name all over town. I've even talked to men that the woman convinced his family that he was a rapist. Zero evidence, zero proof. She did not go to criminal court. And in family court, it's based on a balance of probability. So that means she has to cry to one judge, and one judge gets to determine if it was more likely that he did it than didn't do it. And it is not based off of evidence. I have seen cases where a woman tried to get a man to abuse her so she could take it to court. And there was text evidence of her texting her friend, attempting to get this guy to abuse her so she could take his money and the kids. And do you know who got primary custody? The woman. Because what'll happen is they'll say it's for the best interest of the child. The woman has spent the most time with the kid in the last year. But why is that? Usually the woman will not let the father see the child. We're actually in a country where men do not have access to their own children. A man cannot have a child in America and it be his, because he will always be at the mercy of the mother or pray to God that he gets a judge that sees his side. That's the reality we're living in.